Welcome to my life as an NPC. I am Carbon Scythe, and today we're going to continue to play Leap of Faith. And we are actually going to start off right away with Chapter 4, D Major or Major D. We just got a going away letter from Steph saying that she had to leave because she was in some deep trouble. And then we got some kind of flashback to where we were mixing realities. How me and how Kurt and Steph was having the great life together before, in their teenage years, before Steph suddenly disappeared. But at the same time, we saw the other side of what life could be, with Lexi being used by her then boyfriend and also being pressured by TV show hosts to say a bunch of embarrassing things she doesn't want to talk about. We'll see where we end up from here. Well, let's go. Chapter 4. Leap of Faith. Nope, can't sleep. Probably some jet lag setting in. Or the fact that I'm in a house of probably the most famous pop star in the world. Well, you didn't know her less than a week ago. Why do you care? I don't think I would. Not quite what I had imagined when I woke up a few days ago. How the heck did I even get her attention? She's insanely hot though. She's been acting a bit overzealous. If she could tell him how I feel instead of doing all the kinds of stupid things. Like showing him my very exposing dress. Oh, that's right. I really don't have a clue, don't I? Do I? Here I am giving him credit for treating me like a normal girl, so why don't I treat him like a normal guy? But guys like girls being pushy, don't they? I don't even know anymore. Being close to him gets me tingly all over though. I hope we get a chance to get some alone time, just the two of us. Unless he's into one of the others. He sure knows a lot of girls. Maybe it's better not to. Oh, think about these things all the time. It's not helping anyone or yourself. Thank you, Head, for taking a little break today. I really needed it. Feelings are such a bitch, even good ones. I couldn't care less about how I feel. But Kurt, seeing him happy, dulls my feelings. I can see him pondering about Stephanie. He definitely needs some kind of closure. He is perfectly happy without her. I have to see her to be sure. And him. With her. Maybe when we get back home he can solve that little thing. But here we go again. Okay, hi Linda. With those depressing thoughts. Is this where I admire the view in the mirror and tell myself I look so damn sexy? There we go, Kurt, it's all for you. Ugh. Just let it go, Linda. You loved him for so long now without getting anything back. It's time to give up on him. Really. If he hasn't seen you by now, he never will. Dude, you've been out of each other's life for years. Why would he see you? Or maybe this little trip will somehow make him see that. Yeah, that can work. I think I do like him. I shouldn't be having these thoughts. Robin is right here behind me. But damn, he's good in this act. Not even Robin makes me feel that good. No, don't even think that. because I love Robin so much. But everything about him makes me wonder why. It was just supposed to be something fun. But holy shit, it was so good. To feel him inside me. It felt better than... No, don't even think that. Kyra is my everything. Just... smile and pretend everything is perfectly fine. She won't see through it. Who am I kidding? Of course she will. This is a fine mess you're getting yourself into, Steph. Why didn't you just tell him everything? If things hadn't been so fucked up in the first place, I would have. Oh, there's a hole in the roof in an airport. That's quite weird. But if there's some higher power entity watching me and laughing now, here's my reply to you. Oh no, you know Holly too? Which means you know Lexi. Which means we are going to meet at the house, of course, god damn it. You're looking great as always, Steph. Huh? And nuked. It's so good to see you, Holly. Well, somebody here needs to save your moody ass. You really need a hug, don't you? You have no idea. Let's get out of here and go back to my place. You better stop filling me in on the details. Good start, keep going. Extravagant exhaling. What is that? Extravagant. Use words, honey. My Scythe language is kind of rusty. Scythe language. Well, it's very, very, very complicated story. I have a good ear, and you have a lovely voice. It's a match made in heaven. Okay, so there's this guy. And keep it steady, don't fuck up now. Just one more. Yes! In your face, Squashmaster 4739, I'm back on top. Task complete, you beat Squashmaster 4739 for now. Why couldn't I do that myself? Don't put in tasks that I can't complete. Finally, now I can go to sleep. Before that, is there anything... No, I can't even do that. Couldn't go on the phone. Nope, still can't sleep. There's been so much going on for the last week or so. I haven't even thought about the possibility of looking for a relationship. It's like I can pick and choose. Yeah, this is very harem-like. It made sense in the college-esque games, because that's... you are out experimenting, and so is everyone else. That kind of makes sense. But here, everyone is just simply in love with you. That's it. Everyone is in love with you. Even those in committed relationships already, and both of the parts of those relationships. Everybody loves you. That's why I don't really like harem anime, manga. It's not really my style. But I don't have to. I already know. Can't get it out of my head. Oh, I already denied Kyra and Robin. Yeah, I know I did, but I thought I still could do something about that. Okay. Oh, Kyra and Robin, I can't do that because I said no to a throuple. But Kyra or Robin, it still works. Huh. I mean, they did exactly the same thing in Being a Dick. That you have to choose one. But this is still different. Because I haven't really gotten to know any of the characters, in my opinion. Sure, this is not as long as Being a Dick by any means. I should... Maybe it would be best if I just took a break and felt through it. Felt everything. But I think I like Lexi the best. Why am I laying here thinking about Lexi when I should go see if she's up? That's right. I should check if she's up. It's kind of dorky, isn't it? Wandering around in the house like that. Whatever, let's go check. This house is such a maze. I don't even know where half the people are sleeping. Whoa! You can't sleep either? Seeing your face, I kind of regret my decision. No, I was looking for Lexi. Oh, that's nice. And you? How are you doing? I'm fine, I was just heading to my bedroom. Isn't your bedroom back there? Sure, I just need to walk off a cramp. Not sure I believe that, but I'll check in with her later. She's acting a bit strange sometimes. Someone's listening to music, it seems. Is this Lexi's studio? I'm not sure I should be here. Is she playing this right now? Seems like it. I should make my presence known. But wow, look at all these sales figures. Lexi Demante, Crazy, White Room Records, 15 million albums sold. Plugged, White Room Records, 10 million copies sold. That's a lot of albums sold. A lot of million albums sold. She's good. And so into the music. It's like a part of her. Every note so effortless. Like she's not even concentrating. Oh. Hi there. Oh, I'm sorry. I was listening and it sounded so nice. And I guess I was mesmerized. Don't worry about it. I'm used to playing in front of people, you know. Well, that and you're not really dressed. An astute observation, but I can put some clothes on if you feel uncomfortable. If I feel uncomfortable? Yes? If you're fine with it, then I'm sure I'll manage as well. New song. Yes, or I'm having difficulties with this one for some reason. Difficulties? How come? Normally, writing a song is easy. I hear it in my head and then I sit down with the piano and play through it. And I polish the verse, the chorus and add a bridge, because every good song needs a bridge. And I don't know what these words mean. Then I add some fillers, in this case some strings to accompany the piano, and sit down with the piano again and play through the whole thing with a backing track. By then the lyrics just come naturally. But with this one, I'm stuck. I can't find the words. Run it by me then. Not that I'm a professional like you, but let's brainstorm. What's it about? Love. A classic love song, but it's still vague. Love is a lot of things. What does that mean to you? It's when you see that old couple holding hands after all those years, still being in love despite the wear and tear over the years. I agree, but how did they get there? What did they experience along the way? How did they meet? Maybe they met randomly somewhere. You know, love at first sight. I do, but these are just phrases everyone uses to describe when they met, or how much they mean to each other, answering everything. It's not particularly deep. Can I ask you if it is a song about a real person? Can I ask if it's a song about a real person? Yes, you can. And yes, it is. Try thinking what you feel about that person then. Or make the song as if you're singing it directly to that person. That's not a bad idea at all. Well, should I just bill you for my services personally, or do you have a company you want me to send a bill to? I propose an exchange of service instead. Really now? Interesting. So what will it be? How can I be of assistance? Blah, 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 blah. What's the secret to making a smashing hit? Huh? That's your exchange service? How to make a good song? Smashing hit? That one is easy. This is the moment. The very moment where I learn the secret to good music making. The universe unfolds and I get to know the answer. Which is... D major. You lost me. D major. Yes, I heard you, but you still lost me. Every hit starts with a D major. There you go. Now we're even. That sounds like a bad trade-off to me. Maybe. But you know, I could get you a freebie service. I've been thinking a lot about this. And I'm sure. I really want you... yawns you too. That's some good hang time on that yawn. Maybe I'm a bit tired. But I still want you. Is this supposed to be playing off as comedy? Okay, that's it, miss. I'm afraid I'm going to have to bring you to the office and book you. And since you don't seem to want to come voluntarily, I'll have to carry you. But mind your head through the door, miss. So we're going to bed, eh? To sleep. Aww. Thank you for the ride. It was better than limo. Don't say that too loud. It might hurt Kevin's feelings. Can you stay here for a little bit? Tell me something about yourself. Not sure what to tell, really. But someone said I have a calming voice. That's probably going to put you to sleep no matter what I say. Not sure if that's a good thing or not. But I can always tell you about that time and you sleeping. Probably a good thing. 364 days touring. I can't even imagine how that is. Ooh. Why hello there, beautiful. Aren't you just the most gorgeous thing ever? I mean, you're no Frankenstein, but you sure look good. Don't tell Lexi though. But I think we could make some sweet music together. I could just plug you in right now and let it rip. Dude, how the hell are you talking to things? You were the sole reason I picked up a guitar. Thank you for the inspiration. It is by far the greatest gift you can give to anyone. Rest in peace, Eddie. Let's get some sleep. Fucking coward! Dude, did I miss something? Because I can't access the phone. No, I didn't miss anything. I thought I heard something. Is someone else up at this hour? Linda? Couldn't sleep? Kurt? Nah, just thinking for a bit. I know exactly what you need. Really? Yep. I'll really cheer you up, and I just get the thing for it. And then Miss Vasquez came running and shouting, "Who emptied the fire extinguisher all over the hallways?" Okay, a bit of reminiscing. Like nobody could put two and two together when they saw Linda sitting there in a huge pile of white dust. Then Chris comes strolling in without a care in the world, and she goes, "Chris, what have you done? There's no fire!" He looks at you, all knowing, going, "There's no fire now." Do you have any idea how hard it is to get that stuff out of your hair? And that stuff gets into every crack, and by that I mean every single crack. Fun times, Linda. Fun times. Poor Chris. Sometimes he's the goofiest person in the world, but he's got your back. Always. Like you do, Kurt. I don't know about that, but... This! What? Stroking my hair. I can't remember when you last did it. It's so good. I just remember that you used to like it. I still do. It always made me feel so safe. Like I belonged. I just realized how much I missed this. How much I missed you. For all of us. Together again. There's been so much shit going on the last few years. What's wrong? So much shit. That's putting it mildly. Tell me about it. Of course I know things have been rough for you. Obviously, as you're broken living at my place. I should have sat down and really talked about it earlier, but now it's as good a time as any. Things have been a mess since we moved away. The new school was bad, not that I was bullied or anything, but there was always talk, and I never had any friends. And she's crying. Years go by and there's a new school, same problems. And I met Cece, and she instantly hit me as just so likable. Ow, I've been saying too long. And we got along so well. Then I realized that she has problems, and somehow that makes her even more likable, I know. So there's always people talking about me, her, and somewhere in the midst of it all, I have the weight of the world on my shoulders. I'm doing the best I can to keep me up, to keep her up, because she's struggling. But everything I try failed. We don't have food, a place to stay, money. Mom and Dad can't help at all because they have their own struggles. I can't even help Cece. I feel so sorry for her that I go buy her a pair of shoes and she... Just that look in her face when she got those shoes. I couldn't afford it even if they were dirt cheap, low quality shit shoes. She put them on and she's shining, literally glowing. Her smile goes all around her head, like she's in some fairy tale story. Like Cinderella. Dude, fuck you for making that reference back to the first episode. I just felt so damn alone. You and Chris and Steph, we always had each other. I missed it so much. Missed you so much. And then there's Matt. Floor squeaking. I can't make that sound. Oh, it's Chris. Let him go. If she wants him here, she can call for him. He probably just heard our voices. He'll come back if he wants to. Continue the story, please. You mentioned math, and I got a feeling I won't like what I'm about to hear. Well, that part of it is more embarrassing, or stupid, really. Go on, please. You didn't know this, but before I met you, Matt was an alright guy. He'd been my friend ever since kindergarten, but he was never anything more than that. And somehow, I think it got into his bloated head of his that we were supposed to end up together someday. Of course, when I met you, that changed because you, Chris, and me spent so much time together. Even though we tried to include him, he always rejected it. I think he was jealous. But when I moved away, he started contacting me again. I was so lonely. So I accepted him reaching out, and we did text a bit back and forth. Then one day he said he could come visit me for the weekend, and I accepted. It wasn't all that bad, just being more normal than he's been in ages. So it ended up with us going out and drinking, and well, all of a sudden he asked me about the ring. Ring? What ring? The one you gave me? I did? I did? Oh! That ring! Yeah, that ring. I know it came out of a cereal box, but I always loved it. I always wore it in the chain around my neck. It made me feel closer to you in a weird way. I found comfort in it when I was lonely. So Linda, the smart one, decides she's going to put the ring in a very special place. God, this is embarrassing. I put it in my clit piercing. Yeah. I mean, Kurt's face here is just pinpointing my emotions. Okay. I feel so stupid. Well, long story short, Matt asked. I was drunk, so I told him. He just laughed. So later in the evening, we head home because he was staying in our place. Mom and Dad said it was okay. But we were very, very drunk, and he came on to me hard. I told him several times that would never happen. I didn't want to. At first he was angry, but he calmed down, and eventually we fell asleep. In the morning when I woke up, he was gone. Sounds to me that you were lucky. That's what I thought at first. Mom and Dad said he left early, so eventually I went to the toilet, and the ring was gone. That is fucking disgusting. And not only that, I didn't feel alright down there at all. Did he? Look, I don't know. I searched everywhere, but I couldn't find it. I even went back to the disco just to check, but it was gone. So maybe it was just because I saw the missing ring I felt weird? Or maybe it was because something else, but it's in the past now anyway. I'm going to straight up murder him. Listen, please, I don't know. That was why I asked you about him when I met you at the hospital. And I didn't want to ask Matt when we ran into him at the restaurant in front of everyone. But just maybe there's some other solution to it. I'm going to get to the bottom of this when we get home. Does Cece know? She doesn't. Why? I thought that was why she poured that drink on him. But can we change the subject? No, we can't! I'm so fucking pissed right now! Well, that didn't end up the way I wanted it to. That's one way to change the subject, I guess. What was that about? It was for you to forget about him and remember. So can we just drop this now and enjoy ourselves? Sure. I'm sorry I got riled up. But we're going to deal with this when we get home. That's all I ask. Thank you. Yeah! That was one hell of a story session. Oh. They did not go this hard in any of the other games, to be honest. A little bit of possible rape. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say that word here on YouTube. But yeah. I'm getting into the game now, I think. I don't want to put it down. But I will have to cut off this episode here for today. And if you want to see any of my other videos, you can see them. Dude, I am so lost right now. That was not a nice story to end with. I'm just dumbfounded. But I'll see you in the next episode. And remember, just because you're not the main character doesn't mean you're not important. Goodbye, everyone.